Board of Works to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nina, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Lynch.
Here.
Member Collins.
Here.
Member Lewis.
Here.
Member Young Johnson.
Here.
Member Williams.
Here.
We have the approval of the minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second the motion.
We have motion and a second to approve the minutes. Is there any discussion, questions? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We have no unfinished business. Under new business, we have special event requests for MS Run. Are you here to present? I am. Okay, you can come up there. That mic is working.
May I sit? Thank you. My name is Stephanie Crook. I am the race director for the MS Warrior Dash. This will be our third year hosting in Portage, Indiana. And our date is going to be June 1st. I gave you a handout showing the event date, the location, at Imagination Glen West. Here are our route notes and the accompanying map. The 5K is the same that we've been doing for the past 2 years. This will be our third year again. On the map, it's the front page. The start and finish is highlighted in orange at Imagination Glen West. We'll be heading out of Imagination Glen West and going west on the Iron Horse Heritage Trail. We have 2 road crossings, McCool and Samuelson. We'll be turning around before Hamstrom and heading back the same direction. At both of our road crossings, we'll have safety vests, stop signs, and flags to help get our runners across safely. New this year, in exchange of the 10K that we had previously been doing, we're expanding to a 15K. On the second page of the maps, again in orange, our start and finish at Imagination Glen West. Bless you. Bless you. These runners will head out of Imagination Glen West and go the opposite direction. They'll go east on the Iron Horse Heritage Trail. They'll take the access trail to the Duneland Prairie and go west to McCool. There will be a road crossing in that direction over to Lenberg. This is the same crossing that we've been doing when we were doing the 10K, essentially. They'll turn around before crossing McCool and head back the opposite direction all the way to Babcock, again crossing Lenberg. They'll be turning around before crossing Lenberg, coming back to the access trail and heading back to Imagination Glen. When they come to Imagination Glen, they'll go on and do the same 5K that we had previously gone over. So essentially, we've combined the 10K from last year and the 5K courses. Then on the back side, you can see that we are benefiting MS Run the US. We are a continued direct impact fundraising group. We are run by a 100% volunteer race staff. 100% of our proceeds go to medical devices for patients in need of, because of disability from MS. New for this year, again, the 15K distance option. The Calumet Region Striders has recognized us as a Gold Cup and has additionally recognized us in this coming year as an Elite Series Championship race. We're very grateful for their invitation to participate. We have to meet a high standard in order to be able to participate in a Gold Cup and, again, higher for an elite standard. We're experiencing expanded sponsorship this year. We're expanding our access for disabled participants and expanding volunteer opportunities. We have an expectation of 50% growth from last year. From community response, the Calumet Region Striders put out a survey Planet and received a 100% response for would they run again this year and should this continue to be a Gold Cup. So we're experiencing a great response from the community saying that they're really enjoying this event and it's a quality event that they feel safe at. And then some additional information that we're continuing to grow and showing our attendance growth from our prior years. So I'm here today to ask for your permission to make use of the Heritage Trail and Iron Horse Trails for this event on June 1st.
All right, I make a motion to approve the MS Warrior Dash on June 1st, with the understanding that you'll connect with Police Department, Park Department, because obviously it could involve both of those entities.
Thank you.
I'll second the motion.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any further questions? So I guess as long as you, have the police approval and you're okay with them going on the crossing, because I think they're usually there, aren't they, for you?
No, in the previous 2 years, we've been able to manage it without the presence of the police and with their approval to do it without their presence.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Because it looks like you're growing quite a bit. You almost doubled your runners. That's really good. I'll be glad to watch from the sidelines. So I will be a rooter. Okay, if there are no further questions, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Good going, good going.
Thank you. Thank you.
I did see some other things on here. Okay, the second item is permission to dispose of equipment of outgoing officials, and we have done this in the past, and what it is elected officials who are not reelected by the approval of this board are allowed to keep their laptops, so that,
Or their iPad, whatever they elected to use as their device when they came into office.
okay. Now, is there,
I don't have any prices. I know, for example, Scott's, it was more than one term, so I remember purchasing one for him during 2020, during COVID, actually.
you purchased all of ours during COVID.
For Zoom meetings and whatnot. I know that devices don't last that long. They weren't super expensive. I looked up my iPad, it's barely exchangeable, like where they'll even take it. Apple has a program, I can recycle it.
This is more of an approval of benefit, so I would just simply suggest, this isn't the same as we're gonna take the Hummers. Right. And let, a not-for-profit have them, this is more of a benefit to the other elected officials, so I think we should approach it that way. Yeah, so my suggestion would be a simple motion that simply says that you are allowing the outgoing elected officials to have their laptop or whatever device they. Yeah.
I'll make a motion that, as in the past, we allow the outgoing elected officials to maintain their electronic device.
A second.
Motion is second. Are there any further questions? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Thank you, everybody. We have bulk item appeals. Darren, are you here? I see we have 4 of them.
Yes.
Okay. We'll start with 6363 Mulberry.
Okay. 63 Mulberry, the bulk charge is $175. The resident came in 8 times to the street department to dump trash. So it's $25. The first one's free, it's $25 afterwards for each load. So we want to uphold this.
And I assume the homeowner was given notice of this meeting,
Assuming so too.
so they're not here.
I don't see, sorry.
Since in fact it's not me and probably not you, I would assume they're not here.
I assume they're not here.
Just make a motion to deny.
$175. So yes,
That homeowner is aware that after the first time it's free, and then any time after that it's $25. They're told that at the gate.
they should have been told that at the gate. I let multiple people, residents and stuff know that, if I'm dealing with them.
have to tell her 8 times.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Every time somebody
Because-
said something to
Yeah,
her, or that person.
because from the 11th all the way to the 29th of September, that many times, yeah.
And how much is it per visit after the first?
25,
8
depending
times
on how much
total.
you have.
Total, 7 charged for 7. Right.
So Darren, does this person have a toter? Why are they bringing their garbage to their trash to the,
They have a toter. They was also charged, it looked like in October, for a bulk charge, so they got toters out there.
okay.
So,
I guess I'm confused at why would they come to the street department 8 different times when they have a toter? And then we have amnesty the first week of,
Probably to
Right.
drop off bulk items, right, Darren?
yeah, just bulk items. They just have extra stuff, and from what I've told others, I always let them know, your first time is free. Each time you come in, it's 25. If you have a double axle trailer or whatever, the prices, it will go up.
okay, so we have a motion by Jamie to deny. We would need a second.
I'll second the motion.
We have a motion by Jamie, seconded by Scott to deny. All in favor signify by
Aye.
Aye.
aye. All opposed, was there a nay in there? Okay, if not, motion carries. Okay, we have 2574.
Yes, this one was saying that it was the wrong address. So we're gonna go ahead and reverse that, because the way it looks, it's right in between property lines. So, we need to be more, take a better picture of the address and all that. We've done this before, so we're gonna go ahead and reverse that. I'm asking the board to reverse that.
I'll make a motion to reverse that charge.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to reverse the charge. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have 2848 Brown Street.
Yes, this one was a $25 charge. We're looking to reverse it because with the pictures on it, they had put leaves in contractor bags. So when the guys go up and pull up, they just see, so I believe Randy talked to this resident and said, hey, would you please put them in brown paper bags, leaf bags, or clear bags? Because it's just insinuating there was bulk out there. So he did say he would like,
Were the leaves put in?
he would put in these, like contractor bags, if you'd
Oh,
like to
okay.
see them. So, oh, okay, yeah, nobody knew. We wanted to reverse it. Going forward, he said, going forward, to put them in the, leaf bags and,
Got
or
it.
clear bags, so.
Make a motion to reverse the charge for 2848 Brown Street.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. We have an appeal on 2885 Edgewood.
Yes, this was charged to the wrong address, plus there was a little confusion because we went out taking pictures of mailboxes damaged, and this one, and I took this picture today, the duplex there, 2884 and 2886, they put their mailboxes in a garbage can to hold. So they're not on a mail post or anything like that. So it was just confusion because we had, would you like to see it? I went there today. So at the same time, you had, the sanitation employees taking pictures of bulk, and we had the sign department going out and checking all the mailboxes, because we've been getting a lot of calls like a year later or whatever, saying, hey, your snowplows knocked down our mailboxes. So we went out before this year. So, so those two addresses you'll see on the mailbox, I took it this morning. These people that had damaged mailboxes, they all had damaged mailboxes or setting up stuff like they were sent out letters and it hasn't been taken care of yet. So I just wanted to go make sure.
I'll make a motion, we grant this appeal.
And yes. So the picture was taken
I'll
by
second.
the sign department, but it was just, and it was billed to 2885, so we want to reverse. Okay. I just,
Aye.
Okay, we have claims. Claims number hasn't changed.
Yes, I received an email on Saturday from from PD, I spoke with Ted and Chief Candiano. They had 6 invoices that they had received over the weekend. They total $13,034. And they would like, if the board would approve, it to be added to this docket. That way it is taken out of this year's budget, which I can understand. From the police department. They received invoice, over the weekend.
Was this ammunition?
No. They were,
Because you already made an adjustment for ammunition, right? This is for what?
this is separate. It was, So there was an invoice for leads online, it says subscription or, it's just training subscription, $3,085. Keesler Police Supply, that totals $7,948. From Fields for $1,120. And these are all vendors that the PD often uses. It's nothing that's new. $594, $183.75, and $103.25. And that was for a reimbursement for an officer for training from the police academy.
So you said the total's $13,034? So we have to add that to the
Yes, so it would make it.
$2,899,000?
So it would make it $2,912,584.40. Sure. $2,912,584.40. And like I said, I apologize for that being last minute, but they got it over the weekend, and like I said, I can understand them wanting it to be in this year's budget.
Yeah, it's on the last page.
It's the very last item.
Yeah, it's the very last item, that's his,
That's 6 months, he sent it over from June on to through November, I think.
Okay. So we just pay, we, bill this? Yeah.
There is,
Yeah, it's a whole.
probably should be reissued, but there is one that exists.
and what he does is he oversees the retirees. So whatever retirees we have, and it's really quite a lot. I mean, I don't think people realize what he does, but we don't ever see that because he always handles that for us.
It's an older contract. He used to do a lot more
Yeah.
before the city had 150 as a,
Administrator.
mhm.
Yeah. But he still takes care of the retirees because they come.
He takes care of the non-bargaining retirees. The handful, so basically firefighters.
Okay.
They're bargaining, but they're 3151. If they live in the state, because he can't do services outside of Indiana.
I make a motion to approve the accounts payable $2,912,584.40.
I'll second the motion.
We have motion and second. Are there any further questions? If not, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We have major illnesses, Attorney Witten.
We certainly do, Madam Mayor. So there are 5 of them that I have signed off on and approved, and I would ask and recommend that this board approve them.
Make a motion to approve the 5 MI claims.
A second.
We have motion and second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Is there any other business to come before this board at this time? If not, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have motion and second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Happy New Year to all of you. It's been a pleasure, so I will see you from the audience.